What have you learned as a worker at Urban Roots?
Um, well, I mean, I've learned a lot. I've only been here for like about a month. All of the farm interns have, but I mean, I never knew anything about gardening or farming before I came here. So I've learned a lot about just like, how to take care of the plants, what it means to weed, what it means to thin, what it means like to transplant, just like how to keep conditions right for the different plants. I've learned about also, like growing sustainably and the difference between that and like growing organically and the difference is why it's better, to grow sustainably than to grow, conventionally um, in farming.
Um, do you think that Urban Roots has made a difference?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, like we donate, 40% of what we grow to soup kitchens and food pantries, so we're definitely helping, we see a need in Austin. There's a lot of, hunger and there's not as much access to healthy food as, we wish that there was. So we're making a difference in that way. And then I also think that just the program itself is making a difference in a lot of young people's lives, just teaching them these skills of farming and, growing things that a lot of times in a city, you wouldn't get. And it's not like they teach you that at school, unless your parents do that. There's not really a way for you to learn that.
Where does the other 60% go?
The other 60% we sell in farmers markets, and also through CSA, and also to some like restaurants, local restaurants.
So, I guess describe your typical day at Urban Roots. Like, what do you do?
Well, we work on Saturdays for like from 9 to 4, and then also on Thursdays after school. So, I mean, on the after school days, it's not that long, so you just come and do some field work, like transplanting, planting, weeding, something like that. And then on a Saturday, usually you'll get there and you'll have like a check-in with the whole group. It's the entire group on Saturdays. And then you have a morning block of field work. So you'll come, like, for example, last Saturday we put, we like got this tomato beds ready and put up the trellises and everything. And that's for a few hours. Then we come in and normally we have like some kind of workshop. We've had like writing workshops, we've had money management workshops, also workshops led by just like staff members here about like, like insects and like learning about that, or like soil, different kinds of soil or weeds or something like that. And then we'll have lunch and then another afternoon work block and sometimes another workshop. It kind of varies, but that's pretty much how it looks.
Do you use any of the planting techniques you've learned here, like outside of Urban Roots, gardening or something?
No, not yet. I mean, I plan to in the future, but right now, like, I don't have really a way to do that, like at home or at school or anything, so it's mostly just here.
So, what do you like most about Urban Roots?
This is my first job, and I really just like that I feel like it's meaningful work and that we're making a difference. And there's a real sense of community. I mean, even just over the short time that I've been here, like, you feel like you're part of a community really working towards something, important.
Why do you think growing food locally would be better than having it transported here?
First of all, you know your farmer and you're supporting like the local businesses and the local farms, which is always good. And also, it wastes a lot of energy to get, your produce from far away. It's like a lot of gas for the trucks and everything. You also, you don't know how it's grown. Like if you can't go to the farm, you don't know, what they're really doing. If they're using, chemicals, if they're harming the land. You don't know, but if you're buying it locally, you can like physically come to the farm and you can see where it comes from. It's also a lot fresher.
Do you think it's important for people to know about sustainable farming?
It is because, that's where we get our food, from farms, and I think it's important for education, just to know like how the different options for, taking care of the environment.
What made you decide to volunteer at Urban Roots?
We came with my school for a volunteer day, and basically we did what all these volunteers out here today have been doing, and then, you know, they talked to us and they said, you know, you're the age that we're hiring like interns, and so I just decided to try it. You know, I've never, like I said, I've never like really gardened or anything like that, and it just seemed like a really good way to get involved in the community.
Do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so. Thank you guys.
Thank you.